Welcome to Ypsilanti, and just a few miles away from the big house, where this house is home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles, and we are anticipating a great turnout and a sensational game in this one. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Ragin Cajuns, taking on a team from the MAC, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Ragin Cajuns have been waiting and waiting, and finally the moment is coming, and the opening of the season. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Out of the gun, the inside give. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
With the catch, it's Smith. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I know, everyone's yelling, like, you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a third down. And guess what? Nowadays, fourth down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Wheeler. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. Running to Green. Got enough for the first down. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum. And what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Dropping back, it's Kim. Pulls it in, it's Wheeler. He smashes his way through again. Knocked out of bounds, they're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. From the red zone, looking for a man. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Eagles! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Louisiana Ragin Cajuns offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver.
It's a running room. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets him up, makes the big play out to the left.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Gives it on the option. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Back to pass, it's Kim. Throws to the back. Makes the catch, it's McMillan. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Eagles with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it behind the line. It's McMillan. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. And the Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the right. And he was flat, missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Now staring at a 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Louisiana has it back, and the Ragin Cajun offense headed to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
The play action fake. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all, but no surprise. When you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
Really nice pressure by the defense, getting in there quickly, getting a hit on the quarterback, making the quarterback make a quick decision, and he makes the wrong decision. He throws into double coverage, but that's really because of the pressure in his face and the physical hit on his body.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. This offense has it with really good field position. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the period, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. To throw, it's Kim. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after a big play up top. Eastern Michigan will line up with a 1st and goal. Trying to bully their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Holds and fires complete to the right. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Ragin Cajuns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Howard. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him.
There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Ragin Cajuns are flying down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Perry. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Caught near the sticks, it's Sampson. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Ragin Cajuns kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Here they're trying to get to the edge. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. He's now up to 71 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback making checks. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisiana. Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Southern Miss is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 4 over Buffalo. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Second down now after the sack. Gives it on the option. Can't get him to the ground. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Kim. He's going to take off, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Kick is in the air. He's got it. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Louisiana has it back, and the Ragin Cajun offense headed to the field. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Got a man, it's Robertson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Takes a handoff. It's Perry. Inside the 45. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It's a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. The quick out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Perry. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Ragin Cajuns headed quickly to the line. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
It's complete, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ragin Cajuns.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half, and now you got a chance to tie this football game up.
And he tacked on the extra point. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Looking for blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
3 wideouts to the right on 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Kim. Trying to get behind the defense. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rooks. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to go up top and times running out in the half. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll ride Davis here. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like Ypsilanti. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And just like that, let's send it back to the guys inside the factory.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the 2nd half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Williams.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Looking downfield, it's Howard. Caught close to the marker. It's Williams. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to throw again. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Ragin Cajuns moving quickly to the line. Shotgun snap on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going. The Ragin Cajuns are rolling down the field. Looking for space. It's Perry. Plows through the defense. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off this guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by the defense on that play, sniffing out the screen pass. They had their eye on the ball. They were able to rally to the running back, gain of no yards.
Got it in the middle, it's Perry. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Ragin Cajuns will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Man, that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Looking to throw, it's Kim. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Louisiana has it back, and the Ragin Cajun offense headed to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You got to throw the football.
It's a fumble! Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
The one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to Davis. Shakes off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him! And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter of play, but now, time for the 4th quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up. Winning plays to take home that W. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. What a disappointment. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
27, jump! Off the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed? That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge missed opportunity.
Looking for a man. It's Kim. Here comes the heat. Pulls it in. It's Harris. Just broke. Just keeps moving. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Eastern Michigan going fast.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Ragin Cajuns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Try to get it to the edge. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense changing the play. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Toss to the outside. Fights off a defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll run play action. Now he's going to break the pocket. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected.
He's loose on the right. He's at the touchdown, Cajuns. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. To the air, it's Kim. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking for room, it's McMillan. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
With the catch, it's Smith.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Eagles in a good spot here with second and short. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, I'm going to be curious to see this offense down the stretch. That's back-to-back runs. This is a pivotal part of the game. We're in the fourth quarter. Like, what are they going to lean on? What weapon are they going to go to find a way to get across it?
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The clock is relentlessly working against them. Down 4. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rooks. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Looking to pass. It's Kim. Makes the grab. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Lockett. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late.
Timeout, Eastern.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
And I like it. Very smart defense, understanding the clock, understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that...
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Snagged in the middle, it's Harris. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. He'll set up to throw. Trying to barrel in. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. When you're dealing with the big tight end, you better get a bunch of hats around the football.
And here's the thing, Reese. These used to be big, slow tight ends. Now these guys are absolute freaks. They're so good. You can split them out wide. You can put them in the formation. They can do so much. And you see after the catch, hard to get to the ground.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before, and I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Back to throw, it's Kim. Looking to the end zone. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw hype.
Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. And the Ragin Cajuns, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Talk about a timely run. Gets the 1st down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. The Ragin Cajuns want to crank the tempo. Leaves it with the running back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll ride Davis here. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get them.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games. What happened in this circumstance as a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct.